When the season ends, is baseball really over?
Everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show. Into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Canario hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Right through there for a strike. Well, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seemed to play better in road games.
In the air, out towards left center. And there's two down. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one missing low. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one's off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be.
Line drive, base hit. Around third. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. One run across in the frame so far. On a line, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So now here's the Mets DH. Matt McClain gets the call. Strike one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Yastrzemski, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Bottom half of inning number. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fought off foul. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Drew Gilbert stands in now and watches strike one. That one misses, and that is ball one. And strike two. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. 2-2. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Carson Kelly now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. That one's in there, 0-1. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that one hammered. Tavares going back. Just missed it.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Right through there for a strike. Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slot.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Here at Wrigley Field, on to the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Stone Garrett. Late on that fastball. Garrett measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. To 3rd. In time to Bush. 1 up, 1 down. Matt McClain up now for the Mets. Pass ball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name. He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground, right side. In time to Bush, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for New York, Drew Gilbert. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one away. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And a swing and a miss there.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches. See if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Out to center, sizing this one up. Squeezes it, and a couple of quick outs.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Lindor in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Now this is in the air down the line. Pulls that one down, and that is that. And we're back. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That one back. Into the bleachers and gone.
That's That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Got it! Now one away. Stone Garrett getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Try to keep this a 2-2 game here in game one of this three-game set. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Throw, and it gets away. Matt McClain up now for the Mets. That one outside. Ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Slap the other way. Foul. Two on, one out. Rolled to short, could be two. On the run, sends it over to first. And now two gone. Manager out of the dugout. New arm out of the bullpen, Kumar Rocker.
Well, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Soy latino de sangre, yo salí de la calle, vengo de un barrio humilde y el corazón. Un pasito para allá, todo mi latino, ahora vamos a rumbear. Un pasito.
Ready to go now. And now the DH, Daniel Oshiro. Here comes a pitch. Strike on the outside. And away we go this afternoon. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Ryan Jeffers. The pitch. Bounce to third. Goes to second for one. On to Bush. It's a double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ball one there. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. And now it's Luis Robert. On the outside corner, 0-1. Robert, a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Cuba. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. That one just misses. The 1-2. And another ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So 2 down now. And here is Brady House. And a strike in there. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 outs. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got it by him for the K. The runs, 1 hit. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kyron Paris. And a pitch. And a good eye there. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2-1. The pitch. He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Christian Pache. That one's in there, and that is strike one. One out, base is empty. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
Now designated Daniel.
So the batting order turns over. And now up for Washington, Daniel Oshiro. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back base hits. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Fox in the box now. Takes strike one. Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The Cubbies up by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So the Nats leave. And we're back onto the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. That's in there. And that's strike one. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. In time to Bush. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Luis Robert now. First pitch just misses. Ground ball right side. And it gets by him. One down. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Robert on the go. That's in for a strike. For the second.
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base paths. Top-tier arm behind the dish. Really good transfer from that glove to the throwing arm. Got it down there in a hurry. That's why he doesn't get tested very often.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Bush hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and the batter now, Elijah Green. Just missed. Green goes 6 feet, 3 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. Right-hander kick steals. Outside low, 2-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count's full. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Kyron Paris digging in for the Nationals. Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Over to first. And that quickly 2 away. Up now for Washington, Christian Pache. Wouldn't chase that time. The Nats down by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. This one in the air right field, settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that is that.
Let's get it. This stuff takes time. This stuff takes time.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And here's the DH for Washington, Daniel Oshiro.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Fox. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Out towards left center. Tavares running hard to get it. Makes the grab after a long run. 2 up, 2 down. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top half of the 6th. Up the middle, Durant. On to first. And that is that. Nationals go quietly. Still behind by. Back here at the friendly confines. We go to the top of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Right through there for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Swinging a foul over. And a base hit into right. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Gets there, he's under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, Elijah Green. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Kyren Paris. And takes low for ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's too high, ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense. They struggle to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up. These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a...
Messing me up my whole life, teasing me just like Tita did.